There is a massive data literacy gap in today's youth. Ironically, there is a very large project that's happening next year related to this. In fact, it's the only nationwide data and geospatial engagement activity that touches every single household, and that's a decennial census. I'm Tyrone Grandison, a computer and data scientist who serves as an ambassador for the initiative called Let's Make It Count. We aim to introduce new data and geospatial ethics concepts in high school starting in 2020, spring of 2020, and to increase geospatial and data literacy more broadly to coincide with the 2020 census. Why is the census the perfect launching point? The census is a landmark example of how your voice, your data, is used to represent your community in our democratic process. It's also an incredible case study for how geospatial data can be used for public good. Many innovations in the geospatial industry today that we take for granted came from the census. But the census is under threat by bad actors who would like to use the census for nefarious reasons. Upstream, these actors want the census to outright fail so that the validity of the process is in question. Downstream, once the results are published, ethical challenges will remain in how both private and public sector utilize the geospatial data. As we all know, AdTech remains unregulated, gerrymandering is out of control, and big data means that your information can be linked to completely invade your personal privacy. We need to bring all these conversations to the forefront. What makes this project different? Most STEM efforts use outcomes like AP, CS, AP Statistics, or AP Human Geography as a proxy for success. These are worthwhile, and we definitely want to lift those efforts up. But at the same time, where many of these efforts fail is that they don't necessarily reach underserved populations. Many schools don't have access to the same STEM teachers or resources that magnet or private schools may have. Our approach is to level the playing field with a national data challenge that any student can participate in. There will not be any barrier to entry from a technical perspective. In the very end, our aim is that every graduating senior has access to geospatial data literacy training. This means that kids who graduate in the class of 2020 will not just be able to understand the world through geospatial data, but understand the implications of how geospatial technology is shaping their digital footprint through their online behavior.